He just ticked all the boxes. All of the boxes are ticked. Oh, she guarded it. I apologize for nothing, you big evil bitch. Ah, wait! Ah! Ah! Hello, everyone. I'm Black Bellflower, and this is episode 4 of Ikemen Vampire. In our last episode, it looked like Leonardo was starting to display a soft spot for us, even though it was like hidden. We found out that he slept at my door all night to make sure no one bothered me, even though he claims he didn't do it because he cared about me. I know he did. He's a liar. But before we start, it looks like there's a couple of events going on that I wanted to kind of look at. The first was Napoleon's birthday. We got a free closet because we logged in during Napoleon's birthday. Guess we should go and decorate. And then, oh wait, hold on. Yeah, I'm about to say, give me my closet. And then we got a chocolate hazelnut macaroon for logging in on his birthday. So we should see how those kind of change our closet room, up our beauty score, that type of thing. Another thing that's happening, and I really don't understand this, some of y'all who play will have a better, it's an election that's happening right now. And in the election, okay, first of all, meanie. But so yeah, there's like a vote that's happening and you get stuff if you vote. I don't know how that really works. So anytime that you battle in the game, you get voting ballots and then you can distribute those ballots. So the vote is about which side story you like the best, and I haven't read any of these side stories. So I'm literally voting just for the free stuff. Like, I have no stake in this. So I have 4 ballots right now. So I've tossed like 4 at Leonardo at this point. I've tossed like 4 at Shakespeare. I keep just toggling back and forth. So yeah, all of these, I haven't read a single one of these. But, however, Take Me Tonight sounds like it would be a fabulous story, so I'm gonna vote for it. So yeah, I don't know. So you get bonuses after you vote, so I just need to vote 2 more times to get these cute shoes. So yeah, let's check out the closet. I bet like veteran Ikemen vampire players, if they ever see this video, will be like, what is she doing? Okay, so let's just decorate our avatar room. I say this every episode, but the music is just so relaxing. I need a soundtrack. Alrighty, so we need to decorate. Furniture. You can decorate your room however you'd like with up to 50 items. Oh, that's a lot from any of the categories listed on the side. Oh, is that a plushie? Why don't we have a plushie? Highly upset. Okay. So I know how to, I'm pretty sure I have an inkling on how to decorate. Alright. I'm gonna regret not looking at that, I bet you. Okay, so. That's right, I have a chandelier from the fairy gotcha thing we did, I think in the 1st or 2nd episode of this. Okay, put it there. Now how do I... Done. There we go. I was like, how do I say this is where I wanted to go? So... I don't know... Wait. I have a closet though, so why can't I... No, put that away. I was gonna say, why are they... Background, wall decor, ceiling, furniture... Why don't I have access to my closet? Oh, we got like fairy effects. Oh, that is so cute. Okay. I want to resize this. See, this is why I should have read the tutorial, because now I don't know how to resize it. What's that say? That says reset. How do I make it small? Look, that's kind of big. Okay, just sit it there for now, because I don't see how to resize stuff. Put it in the back. Okay. Now, I don't know why they won't let me have the furniture piece. Do I have to like play as Napoleon to use that closet? Maybe that was like an exclusive Napoleon piece. I don't know. Alright, yeah guys, so I don't know how to use that closet that we got. That's really weird. Oh, also, we haven't checked our mission board in days, so I should probably do that just in case I got something and didn't know. Choose a card for your home. How do I do that? Check the details of a card. Okay, hold on. Choose a card for your home. How does one do that? Oh, tutorial. Excellent. Now I'm going to read this one this time. You can choose a card to set as a background image in your home screen. Each card has a different image of a special scene or a photo of your guy in the story. Tap your card in the home screen to enjoy a brief conversation. Oh, that's right. I did this way back when I was playing as Napoleon. So different like severities of cards give you different lines. See, I don't have diamonds for gacha and I'm trying not to spend money, but I probably will. So I'm probably not going to have as many 5-star cards unless there's like a gacha sale or something, because mad expensive. When did I get this Mozart card? See? I don't even remember getting it. Alright. Set as background. Set this card. Yep. Alright. Give me my mission points. Yep. Nice. Yay, we got a hair bow! Thank you. Okay, so there are no special. Check the details of a card in your collection. Shoot, I like free gold. Hand that over. See, now these are all the possible cards for Leonardo, and because I do not play gacha for this game, I don't have none of them! Okay, so is this checking the details? Yes. We did it! See? Simple things. Yep, I like free gold. Free! Okay. Register your birthday on your profile. What is that? A romantic dramatic elixir? I never registered my birthday? Well, let's do it now. You will not be able to change your birthday. I hate stuff like that because what if I accidentally enter in the wrong thing? Like, it flares my OCD. Like, my legitimate OCD. I have to stare at the screen for like 5 minutes and be like, is that what I actually put here? You won't be able to change your October. Yep, got it. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Alright, give me my presents for doing that. Thank you. Do I get free diamonds at some point? Because I need diamonds. Those are very difficult to come by. Which one of these gives me diamonds? Ooh, I get story tickets! Okay, look, we need those. I get 50 diamonds if I send a friend request. I need to find some friends. Alright. We're gonna have to work on that. All this stuff I'm missing out on. Alright, so... He's so pretty! Okay, enough distractions. It is time for story. Chapter 5, Leonardo. I am hit with longing for home, and a fear I'll never see it again. Meanwhile, Leonardo comes to me with a preposterous notion. We're not spending enough time together. Ooh, and we get a letter! I think I'll read the letter after the chapter's over. We can just save it for dramatic effect. Leonardo, Chapter 5. Several long days had passed since my arrival at this mysterious mansion. Today was just another lovely day in 19th century Paris and its beautiful environs. Comte? Pardon? I opened the door to his room, only to find he wasn't there. He must have stepped out. Okay, that chair, we need to sit in it while he's not here, because it looks so comfortable. Surely he wouldn't be gone for long, or else why would he have requested a fresh baguette? I left the bread on his table. In the corner of the room sat the oversized hourglass, the one measuring time until I could go home. It's so pretty! Sand is falling, slowly. To think that minuscule amount represents several days. I placed my hand on the frame, careful not to disturb its portentous What? I placed my hand on the frame, careful not to disturb its portentous countdown. I didn't know if I was truly attuned to the door, but it was my only way of seeing how much longer I was stuck here. Does that door have a deadbolt? Where's the key? Is it your fingerprint? Whatever, I don't care, I just want it open. The door isn't locked. Opening it is easy, but it opens under very specific conditions. What conditions? The specifics are a bit hard to explain. It will open when all the sand in this hourglass has fallen. It's quite precise, and I rely on its timing myself. I see. And approximately how long does that hourglass run for? It takes a month, on average. Did you say it takes a month? It typically takes a month for all the sand to fall, doesn't it, Sebastian? Yes, Monsieur le Comte, meaning she will not be able to leave for another month, approximately. Will it even work the way he said? No! People in this house lie! What if the door doesn't open for me? Then we're stuck here. What if I can't go back to my time? Or I end up somewhere else, lost in a different dimension, truly alone this time. What if we go to Ikemen Sengoku? Okay. My home could be sealed off from me forever. Everything I knew, gone. Dread filled the pit of my stomach. No, I can't think that way. I slapped my cheek, hard enough to startle myself out of that horrible headspace, and back to where I could breathe again. And remember, no matter how bad things get, a smile can make it better. The fuck? That's not how it works! At least that's what I used to tell myself. Comte, we need to talk. Leonardo paused in front of the door. He saw Lauren outside, looking at the hourglass mournfully. Cara mia. Aww. Oh, and we get 5 ballots from doing this. Let's go. Lauren was always smiling, it seemed, humming as she worked, donning a fierce grin when Leonardo teased her. The Lauren in front of the hourglass had no barriers up, and she looked so very lonely. A loneliness he knew all too well. Oh, are we gonna connect because we're both lonely? That doesn't bode well, I don't think. Okay, she had strength too. The strength it took to conceal how you felt. Some call that consideration, others, self-sacrifice. What do you think you're doing here all alone? Leonardo's voice was soft and sad. Aw. Are you referring to me? No! Move! Le Comte de Saint-Germain, returning to his room, called out to Leonardo. Yeah, you've got some nerve not being here when I'm looking for you. What do you need? Nothing anymore. Tired of waiting. Cara mia isn't. She's in there waiting for you. She brought you your baguette. You'd better eat it, you overdressed ingrate. Okay, but let's not go on the Count de Saint-Germain's fit, though. Like, do you see this? It is beautifully crafted. Every part of it matches his lovely hair. Like, come on now. His stylist is working overtime. Leonardo stuffed his gloved hands in his pockets and sauntered off. You only avoid my questions when you're planning something. Uh-oh. Le Comte watched his good friend go and shrugged helplessly. I'm always here if you need anything. Oh, the friendship! As I was getting ready for bed, I found a message from Leonardo. Throwing a robe over my nightgown, I hurried to his room. Has something important come up? There you are. Let's see. No room on the sofa. Sit here with me. On your bed? Pass! It was the only horizontal surface large enough to sit on. Tucking my robe under me, I primly sat down beside him. The floor once more looked like someone had spilled several toy boxes, a librarian's book cart, and a recycling bin onto it. Sir, I just cleaned this room! The cleaning's never going to end, is it? Especially when Leonardo takes every cleared spot as an invitation to bring more stuff in. Right? I can actually relate to this partially. I'm like, ooh, there's space. Okay, time to buy more plushies. Okay. I pushed. He pushed back. I pushed back harder. He pushed with equal strength. I sighed. Our game of tug-of-war aside, what did you call me here for? It's about our being compagni provisoria. Sir, that's not what we are. Leonardo placed a hand on the sheets. He leaned in close to me. I didn't lean away, too curious about what he had to say. Girl, establish boundaries! The small bed's wooden frame creaked. It suddenly felt too small for the two of us. Those golden eyes. That scent of paradise. The invitation to spend eternity with. I shook my head to clear it and listened. She was like, oh, he's so fine. Wait, I will not be swayed. We're not spending enough time together. Okay, first of all, look at those eyes. Those are the eyes of mischief. 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 That's your message? We need to spend more time together? Doing what? Not what he's thinking, that's for sure. What's he up to? He can't be asking for my company because he's lonely. Doing what good compagni do. Being companionable with each other. Sir, that's not what okay. If we don't, the others will realize our relationship is a lie. True. But I'm not trying to grow attached to this man. I am going home in a month. No one's suspicious of us, not anymore. Perhaps not. Yet they may become suspicious if we stay this distant. Aren't you concerned about them finding out? I thought this was for your safety. That's true. Furthermore, I doubt they'll be happy with me if the lie comes out. From now on, when you finish working with Sebas, I'll come by and see you. If you aren't already hurrying to see me. Why would I do that? I didn't hear a choice in there. Are you waiting for me to agree? Because I didn't hear a choice in there. My compagna has a sharp tongue. Then instead of waiting, I'll agree for you. That's not how it works. I have my own agency, sire. He thinks he's smooth, doesn't he? Yes. But I wasn't going to give up without a fight. I'd just have to switch strategies. We're not going to convince them just by spending time together, especially if we're always bickering. Do you have a real plan? Too bad. You've already asked your one question for today. You get no more. First of all, what? We're having a conversation. This is not related to the question. I hate people like him. I asked several questions. You're just using that one question deal as an excuse to cut me off whenever you feel like it. Exactly. I was nearly breathing down his neck. Let's see how he liked forced companionship. Your nightgown. What about my nightgown? It's showing too much. Okay, sir, back up. I looked down. The silk garment was not following me in my assault on Leonardo. It was ready to slip right off of me. He would be very happy with that, I'm sure. You're the worst. I clenched the robe over my nightgown and gave him a look that should have scoured the smile off his face. Alas, it didn't. I wasn't trying to look. It was hard not to see. You do need someone to look out for you, don't you? But that doesn't mean that you look all in here. My eyes are up here, sir. Unless, little lamb, you're actually trying to get gobbled up, sir. He couldn't think I'd come here to seduce him. My coming here had been his idea. Well, should I take the first bite? No. Back up. I will stake you. He better not be suggesting. Leonardo's hand traveled down my neck. The touch of his glove sends a shiver down my spine. A warm, scintillating shiver. Ooh! We're even on my bed. Convenient, yes? Ooh! Of course they were in the chapter. Okay, we still got 2 more parts, though. We're even on my bed. Convenient, yes? If they see a nice mark or 2 or 3, Karamia, the others will leave you alone. Oh, he's not wrong. You think we should leave a mark, huh? I'll show you a mark. I turned my head and bit his hand! I was not expecting that. I really wasn't. Leonardo pulled away, cradling the injured extremity. Ow! How do you like a taste of your own medicine, vampire? Leonardo gazed at me, eyes wide. Girl, you probably just aroused him by doing that. I'm not even gonna lie. He then doubled over in laughter. His laughter had a low, restrained sound. You're laughing? What's funny? No, just you bit me because I'm a vampire. That's adorable. Biting is adorable? I guess it would be. He's not fazed. At all. I was joking about marking you. The whole thing was a joke. I'm a tease, you know. Maybe the next book you pick up should be on humor because you aren't funny. I love this MC so much. I love how she's not here for anybody's shit. I love it. I was infuriated, angry, embarrassed, and also, no. Those 3 were definitely the only reason I was blushing. Nope. It's not. I jumped up from his bed and ran to the door, only stopping at the last to be polite. And also, good night. Good night. Remember to come by my room tomorrow after work. Never! She was like, screw you, dude! I slammed his door shut. He's not just a vampire. He's a monster. Why did I ever agree to this? And how do I get out of it? And what is he thinking? He wants to do you. That's very easy to think. Okay. I ran my hands through my hair with a sigh. That's when I caught a particular aroma. Leonardo's scent. It clung to me, as impossible to escape as he was. I was too entertaining to him, and he? What was he to me? Leonardo was... My heart was racing, but it wasn't because I liked him. It was obvious I didn't. She a whole lie. It's like I lose control of myself around him and forget everything else. I'm not a little girl, but I feel like I'm being chased around the schoolyard by a boyish vampire with a bug in his hand. I'm not going to see him, and if he wants to see me, he'll have to find me first. Playing hard to get. I see her strategy. I was determined to resist, but I neglected one important fact. You cannot resist love! You can't fight a storm. I was close. And the next day, Leonardo da Vinci came storming upon my calm shores. Found you, Cara Mia. Get a letter from your guy if you have 30 romantic and dramatic points. No, I only have 20! No! Okay. I did say he'd have to find me. Little did I know how easy that would be for him. He's like, girl, you're somewhere in the house. Don't take that long to look. With his dumb, unbeatable vampire strength, Leonardo carried me like a very exasperated bride to the library. Ooh. Whereupon my compagno ditched me completely to go fiddle with a gramophone. We're not exactly showing off our passionate burning love, and Isaac's here, but he's not looking at me. At all. Yeah, it's broke. Lecomte asked me to fix it. I've been tinkering with the machine, but I can't get a peep out of it. Isaac Newton, brilliant physicist, looked defeated by the old-fashioned device. He's like, look, I have bigger world problems to solve than this damn gramophone. I don't know how that works. No problem with the needle? That was my first thought. I replaced it to no effect, unfortunately. Leonardo, do you have any ideas? I will in a moment. He circled the table the gramophone was sitting on, looked at it, lifted the device, examined it, nodded, and set it down. Let's disassemble it. I was thinking that was our only choice. They set at once to taking the gramophone apart, wrenches and screwdrivers flashing. If it wasn't broken before, it looks broken now. I hope they can put it back together. I see the problem, Isaac. The piece that goes here, it was worn down to nothing. I mean, yeah, Leonardo was like a great inventor, so of course he would, solve the problem by breaking the shit down. Which piece? Where? You know the part where... Never mind. I'll write it down for you. Leonardo slipped a worn notebook and silver point pen out of his coat. He sketched a cutaway view of the gramophone. He was left-handed. I leaned over to watch as he began adding notes to his illustration. That's not Italian, is it? If you look in a mirror, it is. That's right! That is so cool! When Leonardo da Vinci was like copying down stuff, he would always write it backwards so that people wouldn't understand the code. But if you put it into a mirror, you could actually see what the words were. That's so cool! Okay, for a moment I didn't realize the soft-spoken Isaac was talking to me. Leonardo writes backwards, holds it up to a mirror, and it's all perfectly legible though. Right. I remember hearing that all his notebooks were written in mirror script once on TV. You don't happen to know why he does it, do you? Is it to avoid persecution or hide the secrets of his inventions? Isaac responded haltingly. I use code in my notebooks. You'll never learn it, so don't ask. But according to Leonardo, his mirror script is just a habit. Bullshit! Interesting. This feels like the first time we've talked, and he was the one to approach me. I thought he was shy, but maybe he just feels awkward in social situations. Thank you very much. That was very informative, Sir Isaac. Well, I just only talked to you so he wouldn't be distracted, that's all. Ha ha! Make that very awkward. Do you have to be so needlessly formal around people? Is that a habit too? I'm sorry, I don't understand. Listen, could you just please... Isaac is so awkward. Isaac doesn't like being called sir. He wants you to be friendly with him like you are with the others. Just can't say it. Leonardo slipped his pencil back in his jacket and handed the finished page to Isaac. This is the part you need to replace. Thank you, Leonardo. I'll dart off to town and have a new one ordered right away. You're welcome. Don't stay out too long. Well then. Oh yeah, take care, Isaac. Isaac gave me the tiniest nod imaginable before leaving. He is precious. Leonardo and I were alone. I looked at him. I'd like to use my question, Leonardo. She better not use it off some dumb shit. Go ahead. Please. Oh no. I knew it. It was a cliffhanger. But we got some ballads from doing that. So yay. You have a new letter in your memories.
Next story.
Alright, let's go read this letter. But I can't read it yet, right? Because they said I had to have like 30 points to read it. Let's just see if I can read it. Oh, we can read it. Okay. Read letter. Hard writing this way. Hold on. I cannot even read that. I'm gonna not even read the mirror script. Wait, messed up. Now I have to start over. Tell me, can you read it okay this time? I think you've noticed this is not how I normally write, but I want you to be able to read this with no headaches. Hurts my hand to write this way, and it's so very slow. What? Okay, that's it. I'm done. Wait, I still have to tell you something. I'll be seeing you tomorrow. No point hiding, Karamiya. Might as well wait for me. Got it? No. Alrighty, so that was the letter. So I have to wait for our chapter tickets to, you know, regenerate before I can read chapter 6. So, let's do some battling. Let us win. Win! We need to win. We should win because we're up against someone who only has one card. But, you know, I never know what happens in battles in this game. Yay! So as you guys can see, I've been doing battles off screen because the our golden intimacy amount has been a little bit higher than it was the last time that I played this. So I'm just trying to make sure that we can clear any future intimacy checks that happen later on. Guys, I totally forgot that there was a avatar shop here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to buy anything, but I definitely want to look at stuff because I do not like the outfit that I have now. Oh, that's cute. You can buy outfits based on which character that you're romancing. Mozart's is absolutely gorgeous. I love the way. Okay, look. Desi's is purple, and purple's my favorite color, but I feel like I would be betraying Leonardo if I bought it. But I don't like Leonardo's colors in his, so we're not going to buy the dresses. I'm sorry. Let's look at... Ooh! That's a pretty top. Ooh, I kind of want this. Wait, that one's pretty too, though. Okay, look, but the blue stands out. Is it diamonds or gold? No, I don't want to buy with diamonds. Why can't I buy it with gold? Well, look like she ain't getting no new outfits today. I'm gonna have to stock up on free diamonds. There's like a ton of opportunities for free diamonds. All right, so that was chapter 5. When my tickets come back, we will be starting chapter 6. I will be right back. Chapter 6. Hiding in the garden shed, Karamiya. Go away! He pulls. I push. There's no escaping Leonardo. How does he do it? What is he, Sebastian? He is going to be our love. That's who he's going to be. Leonardo, chapter 6. Leonardo and I were alone. I looked at him. I'd like to use my question, Leonardo. Go ahead. What was the point of bringing me here? What type of question is that? Just waste it. Okay. That's your question. Thank you. Even he's like, girl, all the questions you could ask me, you wasted on this. The way you explained it yesterday, we were supposed to spend time together so the others would believe we're in love. Me counting the number of books on the shelves while you fix a gramophone doesn't seem very lovey-dovey. That's not how it works at all. See, we're so in love we can't bear to be apart. Even when one of us is working, we need to stay in the same room. Okay. It makes sense when he puts it that way. Hold on! Are you leaving? What about our passionate need to be in the same room? But I'm done here. What? I'll call you if something else comes up. Be ready. He shut the door to the study. Not with, like, making appointments for dates. It's impossible to be ready for you. I guess I should make sure all the parts of the gramophone stay together, so he had already put it back together. When did he do that? Leonardo had reassembled it faster on his own than he and Isaac had disassembled it. Even time seemed to dance to his tune. I couldn't blame time for falling victim to Leonardo. His spell still worked on me. And since I can't break the spell, I'll just have to do a better job of hiding from him. Girl, what? It was a large mansion. Surely he wouldn't. Hiding in the garden shed, Karamiya? That's what you get. That was a dumb hiding place. Go away. Caught again. I was sure he wouldn't find me if I hid outside the mansion. So what are we doing this time? You'll see. I looked at him once more, trapped in that gentle but unbreakable grip. An unlit cigarillo rested between his lips. We're here. Sorry we kept you waiting, Leonardo. Lauren. Okay, once again, the art in this game is just absolutely beautiful. Like, the colors in Vincent's scarf. Love them. Don't apologize to the food, Vincent. The hell, Theodore? Vincent and Theo. Vincent carried a large canvas under one arm. Theo followed him with an easel. Oh, are they gonna paint us? Oh, God. They sat up in the grass. Then Vincent smiled at me, his big blue eyes warm. Thanks for agreeing to model for me. When did I do that? I did what? I never agreed to that, but I think I know who did. Leonardo grinned a roguish grin. Been a while since Vincent wanted to paint a portrait. Thought you'd be perfect for it. You could have told me first. Oh no, you didn't know? Lauren, is this any trouble for you? If it is. No, it's just that You've got some nerve to complain. What the heck? Okay, I don't know how to pronounce this. I apologize. Nabilche? This is a promotion for you. A promotion? Get out, Theodore. I'm not even calling him Theodore. His name is Theodore. Fuck out of here, Theodore. You've got some nerve to complain, Nabje. This is a promotion for you. Normally, we'd stuff you in a bowl with the other fruit. I hope you feel special. You know what? If I stab one person in this house before I leave, it's him. I hate all of you, except Vincent. I didn't say I wouldn't do it. Of course I'll be your model, Vincent. Anything to help. Really? Thanks, Lauren. Who could refuse that face? He's so pretty. Then let's get started. You need help taking off your clothes, Karamiya? What? Wait, huh? Who? What? What? Classical subjects are outdated. The art world needs a challenge, and painting a nude Nabulche will really shock the public. You sure shocked the model. Yeah, I don't actually need a nude model for the picture I'm thinking of. The only one with tact in this whole situation. Thank you. Vincent and I gasped and gawked in unison, prompting a laugh from the other two. I teased. It was worth it. I'm stabbing you after I stab Theodorus, you are next. If he's already dead, do you think anyone would mind if I killed him? See? We're on the same page. What is your choice? Punch him, spin around and humph, or glare sharp daggers? Let's go with glare sharp daggers. It's the less dramatic of the three. Yep. Okay, I can't kill a vampire, but I can certainly stare daggers at him. You have very pretty eyes. I like it when you look at me all fierce that way. Of course being angry doesn't work. It just makes him horny. And he parried my daggers. You're right, Leonardo. It was worth coming out to see this. I'm beginning to enjoy playing with my food. I hate him. Enough! Evenings provided no escape from Leonardo's random outings either. Hiding again, Karamiya? You like me carrying you in my arms that much? Yes, that's why I'm hiding. If you insist, up we go. Sir! Next time I'm going to hide by bricking myself into the wall. Let's see him find me that way. Oh, who am I kidding? He would. What are we doing tonight? Leonardo set me down in the music room, where a beautiful grand piano stood. It is really nice. Sitting on the bench was the equally beautiful pianist Mozart. Dazai hung nearby. They both looked troubled. As you can tell from their faces, they both reached a creative impasse. Oh, good evening, Toshiko-san. My name is Lauren. Actually, just getting my name wrong is a refreshing pace from the last few days of annoyances. I'll try and help them. You two aren't feeling very creative? I'm working on a new short story, you see. It's just that, well, sometimes the wells run dry. Writer's block. Terrible thing. I came here for inspiration, only to find Mokan is the Icarus to my Daedalus, trapped with me in this labyrinth known as writer's block. Right? You're not my father. Mozart was like, first of all, I do not like this analogy. Fuck out of here. But I am feeling very stuck right now. The Taisho era writer, Dazai Osamu, his tales were a mix of the fantastic and real life. I'm not sure what would inspire him. As for Mozart, he didn't just compose for the piano, but for whole orchestras. He wrote symphonies and operas. It seems to me they're both artists who create straight from the heart. It must be exhausting work emotionally. I've played piano in the past and I've written for my blog, but that's probably my biggest connection with them, right? I'll try to help if you think I can. Thought you would say that. Why is he always recruiting me to help people? Sir, I'm trying to mind my whole business and just get through this month, not get emotionally involved in other people's problems. That's gonna make me want to stay here longer. Leonardo's response made me regret opening my mouth. It was too late to take it back, though, as he took what I said and rolled with it. When you get stuck, what you need is a change of pace. But this advice is nothing new to all of us. Just hard to practice, right? Yes, that's what I was hoping to find. Is there nothing that could bring light to this joyless void known as life? Damn! Has all magic left the world, all hope? Sir! I don't have time for your problems. I have enough of my own. Dazai looked at Mozart. Leonardo looked at me. I've got it. Lauren, sing something for us. Mozart will play for you. How do you know that I can sing? You want me to sing? Why should she? How does that help me? Dazai perked up a little too quickly, given the abysmal attitude he feigned earlier. Mokan, play that fun little song you play at night. The one that goes, what? Who would know? This is like when you're asking Google, and you're like, what's that song that goes, That's what Dazai is being right now. My variations on, oh wait, he actually knew it. My variations on Avus Daraje Maman. Oh, isn't that the one that uses the bass to all those children's songs? Yeah, I can sing any of those if you'd like. All those children's songs? When it was just Avus Daraje Maman when I arranged it. I might be able to remember that one too. It was thanks to your arrangement that so many versions came out, right? You were the father of children's rhymes. Really? Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, Baba Black Sheep, we wouldn't have those if it wasn't for Mozart's composition and ABCD. Well, tell me how they go. You want me to? I have to know if they ruined my song! Sing, I'll play for you. Mozart's fingers alighted on the keys, and suddenly the room was filled with song. Each note brought a sense of life and light to the room. His playing was warm, playful. Before I knew it, I was singing along. His music shifted to match my voice. We ran through all the lyrics I knew. You're decent. He's smiling? The world is ending. I need to get the fuck out of Dodge before this mansion collapses. I thought it was a moving performance. The lyrics and Sachi-san's beautiful voice. Yes. Wait. Who is Sachi-san? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 3 bags full. It's thanks to that I remembered. Remembered what? That short story I was working on. I finished it last night. Boy, I'd forget my head if it wasn't attached. No comment. Get out. Mozart so far is my favorite. Why? Why do you say that? It's nice to have a little company now and then. Yes, Mozart? Did Leonardo plan this? Was this a scheme to help Mozart, who was always cloistered in the music room? Aww, Leonardo. Had he and Dazai conspired to involve me somehow? Now I'm inspired. What to do? What to do? Maybe I'll play something. Neko Funjata? Oh, you call it Der Flowalzer. See, I'm terrible at pronouncing these things. I apologize in advance. Don't touch my piano. Hey, relax. Do like I do. Leonardo nonchalantly pulled out one of his smokes, and Mozart turned on him. Don't even think about smoking in here. The smell clings to the instruments. I'm overthinking it. Leonardo? The perfect storm? Secretly thoughtful? No. Right? I mean, why is that such an impossible thought? He was thoughtful to her when she first got here. Made sure that he kind of protected her from everybody else who wanted to eat her. I'm looking at you, Arthur Conan Doyle! Sound filled the mansion that night. A mirthful piano, Lauren's warm singing voice, the rhythmic clapping of their two companions, followed by laughter. A man, alone but for his thoughts, stopped in front of the music room, noticing the closed door now open a crack. Mozart's laughing with them? Jeanne d'Arc! Leonardo, you really are a genius. The man's divinely crafted features hardened once more. He turned his back on the bright sound and returned to the darkness of his thoughts. Okay, how does Jeanne d'Arc fit into all this? Phew, what a wild several days it's been. I see you and Master Leonardo have been keeping busy. Perhaps I should say he's been keeping you busy. Yes. I glanced up from doing the dishes. Sebastian wore a sly smile. Yes, that's certainly a word for it. However, it appears to me he's not the only one enjoying himself. You don't mean me. You've changed since your arrival. You honestly seem like you're having fun. No, not at all. I can't deny that at first, he really was this unstoppable force of nature I couldn't get away from. I still can't, but Leonardo is nice enough to carry me off to do interesting things. It was a frenzy of shouting and running and singing and dancing, and I was enjoying myself with the other residents. It's true. But I wasn't ready to attribute that to Leonardo, even if I was only holding out because of stubbornness. I'm having a little fun. Sebastian had that sly smile again. He's like, ooh, somebody got a crush. It reminded me a bit of Leonardo and everything we'd done together. I was thinking about how Lecomte said the other residents respect Leonardo. And it's more like they all rely on him, even those who aren't aware they do. And everyone respects his talent. You've hit upon it, Leonardo. Your design stimulates the imagination, improves it. Leonardo, you ever consider doing another painting? I'm itching to see another legitimate Da Vinci masterpiece. Don't do it to spite him. There's a violin there if you want to join in. I know you can play. You've built instruments before. First of all, you mean to tell me Grumpy Pants is okay with other people playing, like, instruments with him? What? Hell is gonna freeze over. He can do a bit of everything, can't he? What is he, Sebastian? The quintessential Renaissance man. I'm not sure what you're asking. You know what I'm asking. I can't figure him out. Do you think you could give me a rundown on Leonardo da Vinci? Before he got here, that is. A rundown? How much do you know about the historical Leonardo currently? The artistic genius behind the Mona Lisa and the Last Supper. He's an Italian painter born in Italy. I motioned for Sebastian to supply me with the rest. He just sighed in exasperation. I see the problem. A vast problem. Will you help me fill in the gaps? We don't have the 4 years it would take to do that, so I'll be as brief as possible. Born in 1452 to an unmarried couple in Vinci. Oh, duh, Lauren. Leonardo da Vinci. In what is now Tuscany, he is the great master of the Renaissance period. Didn't he paint and invent too? I read that he drew an early flying machine. Because he studied the flight of birds and bats, he did far more than paint and invent, you see. He was a universal genius. I understand that's why he's called a polymath, having learned much. But how much did he really know? All the possible subjects of his time. Music, architecture, mathematics, chemistry, anatomy, the quintessential Renaissance man. Zoology, botany, astronomy, geology, geography, polymology. What is that? Painting, sculpture, aeronautics, optics, engineering, physics. These are not just subjects he knew, mind you, but fields his writing and research would have revolutionized. That's insane. Sebastian, how is it possible one man could do all that in one lifetime? I suppose you'd have to ask him. You're not the first one to express doubt, though. There's a fringe theory among Japanese historians that Leonardo from the town of Vinci was not one man at all. Huh! Though historians have access to his notebooks, there's much about his personal life that remains unknown. All that and he's still a mystery? I had been hoping to understand his musings when I first undertook this job, but though we've talked on occasion, he continues to retain many secrets. Sebastian described a great man, who has an awesome fit too! Okay. But the Leonardo da Vinci I know is a teasing layabout, a compulsive smoker who can't keep his room clean, a guy who falls asleep whenever and wherever he pleases, who grabs people without warning or permission. Basically a lecher! who always has some crazy idea of what fun is and will bring you along with him to experience it, whether you want to or not. He was a genius, that much was certain. And maybe, just maybe, he was a great man. Still, you knew a lot more about him than I thought. How do you know that much? I'm not... Sebastian? Sebastian clammed up, his fingers going rigid on the fine silver he polished. My nose perked up. I suddenly sniffed that sweet smell that captured my senses. Leonardo! You two having fun talking about me?
Next story.
Oh darn, really? That's the cliffhanger? Leonardo was like, ooh, y'all gossiping about me, so you do like me. Wow. Why? The cliffhanger is always on good parts. Alright, so we have an intimacy check coming up. I have been doing battles off camera, so I should be ready for this intimacy check. So I'm not too worried about it. But just in case, let's do another battle. Let's do some back-to-back battles. But I'm pretty sure. So right now, my beauty score is 2530 and my intimacy score is 5775. Wow, okay, so her intimacy score is 60. Okay, so we're close. I don't know what her beauty score is. So hold on. Let's go see if I can decorate. Because I got a couple of decorations. We can decorate this room a little bit more. Last time I put like the fairy decorations out. Alrighty, let's see if I can. See if I can put out this wine that I got. No! I can't put out the wine. Are you kidding? What was the point of giving me wine and I can't use the damn wine? Fine. Yeah, I don't have access to furniture. Don't know why, but... Alright, so we can't use the wine, so we have to just go in with whatever affection level that we have. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Oh well, we'll wing it. Oh gosh, this person's intimacy is higher than like the other girls. We're doomed. All right, just do the thing. Just hope for the best. I feel like we're gonna lose this though. We're probably gonna lose this. How the heck did we win that? We were at such a disadvantage. I'm not gonna question it. Just decided I'm not questioning it. Secret date time. Yes, give me the intimacy points. Give me the money. He always says the same thing, so I'm just gonna fast forward it. Alright, so thanks to that win and that date, we've got some more gold and some more intimacy. I believe that I should be able to pass the intimacy check for this chapter. They're only going to get harder though as we go on, so I'm going to have to set reminders for myself, even when I'm not like recording episodes, to make sure I log in, battle, log in, battle, log in, battle. Also, we only have 345 diamonds, so pulling for like more cards right now is just not a thing. And free diamonds are so hard to get. Because like for free diamonds, for example, for free diamonds, they want you to like actually sign up for other games and like do actions in those games. So, which is so annoying. So I'll have to look into doing that. Okay, so this concludes this episode of Ikemen Vampire. I am continuing to love their relationship. I like that even though like the main character is acting like she doesn't want to care about Leonardo, she's very like slowly becoming more curious about him, and like he's helping to make her time in the mansion enjoyable, so she's relaxing a lot more. At first she was on edge and now she seems to want to be friends with people. So that's a good thing. I'm also liking, I hope it like continues to slow burn, because we have like, yeah, we have 25 chapters until the endings, so I'm hoping that we continue to slow burn a little bit. I'm hoping like they're confessions of love won't happen until like chapter 14 or somewhere in there. I want them to slowly get to know each other more and grow attached. But we'll see how it goes. So that is all for me. Thank you so much for tuning in for this episode. Be happy, be healthy, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye!